Aaron Donald joins us here on the show. How you been, Aaron?
I've been doing great, man. Thanks for having me.
You bet. Last time I saw you was in the tunnel after that wild 90-point combined game between you and the 49ers.
Yeah.
And now things are even brighter for your future. Compare for me how things are now than it was entering week 16 last year, Aaron.
We winning. You know, we playing for something now. You know, we ain't just going out there just playing for just going out there playing for stats or something like that. Now we're playing for something and trying to go, you know, make a playoff run and win a world championship. So definitely a good feeling in this locker room right now in this building, but we got to keep it up and keep working.
What were you able to do to Russell Wilson that other teams have not been able to do this year, Aaron?
I think we just did a great job. You know, coaches had a great scheme for us, and I think we executed it. You know, did a great job of executing and bottling them up and getting to them, getting them down. The secondary did a great job of locking them guys down, making them reset and giving us time to get to them.
Well, a lot of folks talking about what Sean McVay's brought to the equation. What has Wade Phillips brought to your personal equation, Aaron?
Oh, man, a lot. You know, the thing about him, he's the most calm guy, but, you know, he's just always confident. You know, a guy, they make a big play, and you look at him, and he be like, pretty much, don't worry, we're going to fix it. Like, he never seemed worried. So, you know, he give us that confidence and that swagger to just go out there, and that's the type of coach you want to go out there and give it all for and trying to make plays for. So, just a great coach, and I'm blessed to have the opportunity to work with him.
Well, calm yet confident and dominant. That sounds like you, right? What'd you say?
Just working, man. Just trying to do my part to help win games. So, you know, because I ain't been like this in this league yet, so it just feels good to be a part of it and be doing it now, because it's definitely hard to win in this league. So we just got to keep it up.
Well, what does motivate you, Aaron Donald?
Winning. You know, that's what winning. You know, I feel like, you know, you could say you want the stats and all that. That's good too, but you know, we did that and we wasn't winning. It's just a whole different feeling when you going out week in and week out, and you got guys out there flying around and you coming away with big wins and putting them on top of each other week in and week out. So it's just a good feel.
What was your first impression meeting Sean McVay, Aaron?
You know, when I got the opportunity to talk to him, you know, before everything, you know, just him talking to him, and he always talked about holding people accountable. You know, a standard's a standard, and that's what we needed. You know, have fun, but when it's time to work, it's time to work. Like, everybody locked in, and you can definitely see it in the locker room and on the field. You know, after practice, you don't see everybody off the field. Now you see guys on the jugs doing extra work. It's little things like that go a long way, and it's been showing.
So let's go back, if you don't mind, to the summer, though. I mean, what was it like for you sitting at home wanting a new deal while all this was somewhat coming together?
You know, it was definitely stressful. You know, and, you know, I love the game of football. Obviously, I wanted to be here, but, you know, business is business and just try to handle the business side of things. But, you know, here now, we're winning, and, you know, that'll take care of itself. So just happy to be a part of a winning organization right now.
So when was the last time you had a conversation on this front?
As far as the business?
Yes.
My agent's been handling it for me, so they've still been going back and forth. So they're going to handle it, but my main focus is doing my job on the football field and letting my guys handle it off the football field.
Okay, so right now, I mean, have you called your agent to see what's going on that front at all? Or
Yeah, I've been talking to them. They've been keeping me abreast of what's going on and everything like that.
So there are conversations between your agent and the front office about locking you up long-term right now going on?
Yes.
Okay. And then meanwhile, you're just balling out on the field. I mean,
just playing ball, man. Just playing ball. That's it. That's all I can do. Control what I can control.
Aaron Donald. Okay. Aaron Donald of the Rams joining me here on the show. What is it like being around Todd Gurley? I've heard about it, and we've chatted about it, but what is it like being around him, and what does he exude for this team?
You know, he's a good guy, a funny guy, a jokester. You know, always talking. But you know, he been having a great year. You know, definitely a big bounce back year for him. And you know, he's been doing everything and a little bit more. You know, so I'm just proud of that guy. I told him, I walked up to him and just told him how proud I was of him. Just keep working, man, because sky's the limit for that guy. And he definitely been having an MVP type of year. So I'm just proud to be a part of seeing this and being on his team and watching him grow. So
yeah, I mean, he sort of has a Godfather mentality, doesn't he, Aaron? You know, like an old school sort of. I know that's the way a lot of your colleagues that are trying to defend him feel about him in this league.
You know, he's just a good guy, man, and he's a tough football player. You know, he got out there and he could do it all. He can catch the ball, he can run the ball, and make things happen when the ball's in his hands. So he's just one of those special type players. You know, one of the players that don't come around too often. So when you get it, you got to just sit back and watch him work.
Okay. What did that win mean yesterday? Look, I know a win is a win. You take it one at a time, et cetera. But that just seemed like there was a statement being made during that game, Aaron.
Oh, for sure. Everybody know. I got a lot of respect. We got a lot of respect for the Seahawks, and they've been a top dog in this division for a while. So it's time for some new big dogs to step up, and I feel like we're ready for that. So. It's usually a dog fight. We play them guys, and we know what to expect. Definitely when they got Russell Wilson back there doing what he do. So we just went out there and we played a great game and did what we needed to do to come up with a big win at their home. So that it was even a little bit more special doing it because that's definitely a tough place to win at, and to do it there how we did it, definitely a big win for us.
Okay, and what's your take on quarterbacks in this league, Aaron? Soft, strong? Where do you stand on this subject?
No, we got some real good quarterbacks. I wish they'd stop running as much as they do and just let us get them. But there's a lot of good quarterbacks in this league, and I respect them all. So
okay, well, because I know every pass rusher just deep down doesn't I mean, in all honesty, we want to talk about. Let's go back to predecessors in that uniform in the stadium in which you play, Aaron. I mean, Deacon Jones hated quarterbacks. Yeah. He hated the fact when even a quarterback got inducted in the Hall of Fame, he just didn't want to be around them, even then. Aaron, do you share that same sentiment at all?
No, I don't share that. When we put the helmets on, you see the other team as the enemy anyway, so you're going to go out there but it's all respect for them guys. And, my job is to get to them and get them down. So.
All right, Aaron. Thanks for the call. Appreciate it. Congrats on that win, and we'll chat down the line, maybe in the playoffs.
All right. Appreciate you. Thanks for having me.
Right back at you. It's one of the best.
The Rich Eisen Show, weekdays at noon Eastern on Audience.